Alright, it's probably going to be a quicker video than normal. I already recorded a video earlier just explaining both yesterday and today, I recorded videos explaining how I feel after being on the carnivore diet for a month and how I feel slipping off of the carnivore diet. How I feel when I deviate off of it and go off to the foods I shouldn't be eating. And I described having a lot of brain fog and being tired and having lower stress tolerance again, and having a lower ability to focus and be on task. And this morning it was too early for me to report on if I was going to experience that today or whatnot, but I will say that today I did definitely, at work, my work performance is the only thing I can use because I didn't do anything else today. I did actually just go to the gym and did the barbell lifts, did some heavier lifts just to try to work off any of the damage I might have done, clear out any of the muscle glycogen I have so I could get into ketosis fast again. But yeah, my work performance, I was definitely slower at work, foggy at work, had less of an ability to multitask. In the single task I would be doing at a time, I'd be doing kind of slow and would easily fall off of focus from doing that task. So yes, definitely today experienced a lot of brain fog and little ability to focus, which super fun. Not for the whole month on carnivore, I felt pretty good at work. I was able to multitask and do my tasks fast and not be stressed out about the urgency of what the fuck is that noise? I think it was just a car. It was a car, I hope. The car had like a really loud like whistle noise to it, but like it was kind of like an eerie like whistle noise. Like not like a whistle, but like it was kind of like some weird like, I don't know, eerie whistle. I don't know if it'll be heard in the video, but yeah. Again, back to on topic. Yeah, for the whole month I felt good. I was able at work. I would show up and just immediately get right to it. I would, just be aiming to do my best, and I work morning shift at a restaurant, so I was just doing what I can to help make life as easy as possible, prep as much as I could for the night crew, and I could multitask, get my tasks done quick, think on the fly better, not get distracted, just flow right through my shifts, and it'd feel nice, and I wouldn't get stressed easy on like how much I had on my plate or the urgency of things I had to do. It's just I would just do and not think twice about it and not worry about it, and that's pretty nice. And today and yesterday were definitely not like that, and that's just work performance, for example, but that's like my main thing that I do that takes like I think the biggest mental load in my whole day, because anything else I may do, like if I go to the gym, that's mental load in terms of like thinking of your form and whatnot, but like that's mostly body. And if I go on a hike, that's pretty mindless, that's pretty much just body. Line dancing is both mental and it's mental and physical, but it's something fun, so I wouldn't count that. I will say that I did perform way better line dancing for the whole month than when I was off of carnivore, so there's that. I was able to push myself harder, and I performed the dances I knew better and with less slip-ups, and I was able to learn faster, and so there's that. Again, every aspect of life and every aspect of experience is just better while carnivore. So I'm definitely gonna recover from these slip ups and get my body back into ketosis, and I'm gonna I'm gonna get back into ketosis, get back in that groove. I'm past my 30 days, which was a failed 30 days, but yeah, past my 30 days. Past, not as in like past, like I was successful. Past as in like those 30 days have passed and gone. So now I'm no longer on that construct of time and needing to be carnivore. I'm still gonna do it anyway. And my lady who's doing it with me, she plans to keep doing it anyway as well, because she felt good on it. Now it's her first time trying it. So she's like, yeah, I'm not gonna go back to my old ways. And I was like, good for you. I'll support you. Proud of you for doing that. And I'm proud of myself for going that long time. Even though there was those couple cheats, seemed to be like a thing of just like, it went into my body and it went back out. Not saying like I ate it and it went out the other end, which, you know, it did a little bit, but I'm saying like it went in my body dealt with it, done. But I've had two cheat days in a row, so my body got that signal of, oh, we're back to doing this. So that's my body's like mode right now. It's out of ketosis, and I know, because I know what ketosis feels like, and it can be sudden too, which is the interesting thing. I can feel myself knocking myself out of ketosis, and it could be like midday and I could feel ketosis kick in. Like I could feel my brain kicking in to use ketones. So that's the interesting part. But yeah, I feel like I'm just rambling and repeating myself at this point. And I've talked about this in my past a lot of these things in my past few videos, so I'm starting to feel like a broken record. But you know what? I'd rather live feeling good on a daily basis than not. I'm glad I took the discipline to cut all the foods out that I know aren't good for me. And, you know, at the end of the day, it really only leads to just solely meat and some other animal products that I do my best on, which, you know, I'm cutting out everything else. Oh, boo-hoo, but not really. I've gotten to the point too where I think my brain and my body are no longer craving, because I haven't had ravenous cravings. And even when I had my cheat meals, I wasn't ravenously craving those cheat meals. I was, you know, I kind of wanted them, and I tried them, but they were a letdown, because I realized, like, oh, this doesn't really taste as good as I thought it would. And afterward, I was like, I don't really need to do that. And in the future, I probably don't really need to be doing this much. I'm guaranteed going to have cheat meals again, because, you know, cravings are inevitable. I don't know. I think that will be inevitable in the future, but yeah, I'm just gonna get back on and keep continuing to do it. I do want to say, I think it'd be interesting for me to experiment with natural forms of carbohydrates, like fruit and honey, and I mean, fruit and honey would be the only things I'd really care about. Sweet potatoes sound pretty good. If it's sweet, that's what I'm after. I don't really care about like starch, like bread and shit like that. I just don't care enough. But sweets, I don't know. I'm not saying I'm going to experiment. I don't know, maybe in the future I will. The only thing I have to be aware of, because I know for sure that, you know, there's fiber in fruit, and fiber gives me digestive discomfort, and I've yet to experiment with it long term, or not long term. I've yet to experiment with fruit and honey for a significant amount of time, but I also don't know if I would have the portion control to not give myself digestive discomfort, and I also don't know the level of brain fog and crash that would come after, because I don't know, because I know they are a little, they would do way better in the body than refined sugar and like processed sugar and other processed carbs. I don't know. I'm gonna do some brainstorming later to think of how I would go about doing fruit and honey, doing animal based, still meat, just including fruit and honey as carb sources. See if I'd do better with or without carbs, but yeah, I'd have to think. Unless I'm only open to that observation right now because I am having slight cravings. Maybe that could be it. Maybe when my body's ketosis kicks back in, maybe I will just not give a shit at all about carbs. Maybe I'll just, for the rest of the time, be a carnivore, which I wouldn't mind that either. To be honest, I feel good carnivore. I need to just do what my body feels best with. And honestly, speaking about it now, and in my gut feeling, it still feels like the right choice to stay carnivore. So, just do that. Everything in my life, I feel like, is depending on me being at my best. And I want to be my best, and I want to feel my best. And I want to perform my best at anything I do. So, yeah. It was a little wild. Yeah, I just was at the gym. Well, I showered, but I didn't really do anything with my hair. Just rinse. But yeah, my open observation. I'm gonna cut it here. Peace.